It's the end of a bank holiday weekend almost, and here at the K Club after a very successful K Club Irish PGA Pro-Am, and one of the stalwarts of the Irish PGA region for many years is a special guest of mine for this particular interview, Damien McGrane.
How you doing?
Now, Damien, I remember when you won the Irish Boys Championship. It was 30 years ago this coming August. You won it in Burr, County Offaly. I didn't qualify to play in it, but I read about it. I had played in the Munster Boys that year with very little success, and Harrington was around at the time. He was the rising star, but you won the Irish Boys. I mean, how big a win was that for you then?
Well, at the time, my golf was only taking root, and I started to believe in myself as a player, so I started to learn all about golf and realise what it would take to be a good player. So when it came to the Irish Boys Championship, I was lucky enough to win the championship, so it was a huge stepping stone mentally for me. I believed then all of a sudden that from being an ordinary player playing the tournament, I then believed that I had what it would take to progress further within the game. So at the time my life was made up of stepping stones, and the Irish Boys was a big one for me at the time. So I remember fondly winning in Burr. I remember holding a long putt on the last green. I remember the trials and tribulations of winning. I remember the course was flooded on the day and we had to stop for an hour after 9 holes. I signed for a par on the 18th hole after making a birdie in front of all the spectators, and I was lucky enough that my arithmetic was bad on the front 9, and I ended up shooting level par even though I signed for a par on the last after making a birdie. So fate would have it that the Irish Boys that weekend was mine, and as I say, I used it to great effect in the future to progress forward and become a good player in the Irish region, and then become a modest player on the European Tour. And golf was very good to me, so as I said before, it was all made of stepping stones, and I progressed, and eventually I won a tournament in the European Tour, which was the highlight of my career. So I'm very thankful for all the things that golf brought my way. And then this weekend here we are, Shane, in the K Club, and it's fabulous, a fabulous setting, and I'm still supporting the Irish region. But now I'm the pro in Carlow, so I've now a lot of work ahead of me, and I'm back to my roots as such, so back in the club pro business.